What's up, Hawks? It's Wednesday, January 13th. I'm Brianna. National Art Honor Society's virtual coffee house will be held on January 22nd at 7 p.m. and is open to all high school students. During the coffee house, we will present pre-recorded student performances and artworks, as well as recipes, activities, and free giveaways for all attendees, as well as a live Frozen-themed art contest. Please follow this link to submit your work/performance for consideration. All high school students are invited to apply. You don't have to be taking an art elective to submit. Would you like to learn more about diverse topics and celebrate the Hayfield community? Check out SGA's website featuring different cultural celebrations and issue awarenesses, with various topics changing each month at https://tinyurl.com/HSS monthly diversity topics.
Hey Hawks, I'm Galila. CTE Summer Academy is a weekly enrichment program that allows students to dive deeper into CTE program areas and encourages skill development and career exploration. The program is open to students in grades 7th through 11th during the 2020 to 2021 school year. Students are able to personalize their experience by choosing which CTE classes they will take. Follow the link down below for more information. A student started a project named Operation Outreach. The goal is to expose students to the significance of school and help them push through it. School teaches us important skills and strategies we will need in the real world, like critical thinking and teamwork. In order to succeed in school, students need motivation. Motivation can come from your family, friends, and dreams. The motivation the student leaves us with today is from Malcolm X. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Hawks. Please stay tuned for more from Hawk TV.
Hey Hawks, it's Brianna. My book recommendation is The Selection by Kiera Cass. It is very similar to The Bachelor, in which 35 girls try to compete for one crown. They try to win over the affections of the prince of the kingdom. However, it gets very competitive and lots of twists and events happen, and it keeps you reading until the end. And I would rate it a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Hi Hawks, it's Jackson, and the book I'd like to recommend today is Allies by Alan Gratz. The book takes place in World War II, specifically D-Day. There are 4 main characters who have to perform high-stakes missions. Will they succeed? You'll have to read to find out. I rate this book a 9 out of 10.
So the book I want to share is called Obsessed by Alison Britz, and it's a memoir of her life with OCD. So the synopsis of it is: a brave teen recounts her debilitating struggle with obsessive-compulsive disorder and brings readers through every painful step as she finds her way to the other side. Alison Britz was a dedicated student with tons of extracurricular activities, friends, and loving parents at home. But after awakening from a vivid nightmare in which she was diagnosed with brain cancer, she was convinced that the dream had been a warning. Alison believed that she must do something to stop the cancer in her dream from becoming a reality. It started with avoiding sidewalk cracks and quickly grew to counting steps as loud as possible. Over the following weeks, her brain listed more dangers and fixes. She had to avoid hair dryers, calculators, cell phones, computers, anything green, bananas, oatmeal, and most of her own clothing. Unable to act normal, the once popular Allison became an outcast. Her parents questioned her behavior, leading to explosive fights. When notebook paper, pencils, and most school books were declared dangerous to her health, her GPA imploded, along with her plans for the future. Finally, she allowed herself to ask for help and was diagnosed with obsessive-compulsive disorder. This brave memoir tracks Allison's descent and ultimately hopeful climb out of the depths.
Hey Hawks, it's Lorenzo. A great book that I would recommend to read is Game Changer by Tommy Greenwald. It's about a 13-year-old kid named Teddy who gets injured really bad in his freshman year football practice and it gets put in a coma. The thing that's unique about this book is that since he's in a coma, they go through all his thoughts and what he's thinking about since he's still able to hear everybody that's around him. So I will go read it. I read it last year and it was really great.
Just last Wednesday, we found out about the riots that broke out on the Capitol steps. These rioters shared the common goal of getting the courts to halt the president's confirmation of Joe Biden and acknowledge the rigged election. This started as a somewhat peaceful protest, but soon after escalated when members began to illegally storm the Capitol building. The police and security's lack of readiness allowed all of these people to completely infiltrate many of the offices inside of the building. Specifically, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi's office, which was taken over by a few and trashed by some rioters.
While there is much controversy whether or not the president really enticed these rioters, there is no debate on whether these people will be reprimanded for their actions. Law authorities are arresting people who entered the Capitol one by one in hopes of nothing of the sorts happening on Inauguration Day on January 20th. This day will most definitely go down in history.